Welcome. I'm Roseanne Owen. I'm going to be teaching our Feet Retreat class tonight, and I am so excited. It is almost Christmas time if you're watching this live, and you might be watching some Christmas movies. I always have a list of movies I like to watch around the holidays, and what I'm going to teach you today is the perfect thing to do while you're watching a movie, how to pamper yourself. So make sure you put your name in the chat and that you are watching live, and let us know who your consultant is, because she gets credit for you being here and learning about the products. Today, I'm going to do a quick outline. I'll introduce myself a bit in case you don't know me, and then I'm going to share about these amazing foot spa products that you can also use on your hands as well. But I'm going to teach a cool way to pamper your feet at home, and you can do it as often as you want. Every time you watch a movie, or I definitely do it a few times a year on myself. While I'm showing about the products, I will share a little about their benefits and how much they cost. If you decide you want to purchase what I show from your Mary Kay girl, please put sold in the comments, and you are going to be entered into getting an extra gift with your purchase. And so I'm going to spin a wheel and we'll find out what that surprise gift will be. And on here, oh, hello, Jennifer. Welcome. Welcome. Excited. Thanks so much for sharing that you're here as a guest of Sherilyn's. And if you can, go to StreamYard.com/Facebook, and that way I'll be able to see your name when you comment, or you need to write your name every time. So either way is fine with me, just as long as I know, because at the very end, I'm doing a giveaway, and it is our mini satin hands. This is perfect for travel. I love my satin hands, but if you're traveling with the big bulky ones, it's not super easy. So it's nice to have a travel version, or it's a great gift as well. So thanks, Jennifer. So everyone who's watching, every comment you make gets you entered into winning the mini satin hands. No purchase required. But like I said, if you do end up wanting to purchase something from your consultant, I'm going to spin a wheel and we'll find out what gift that is. So you can just say sold in the comments. At the very end, I'm going to give some time for referral, so you can think about who you'd love to refer to a free treatment to your Mary Kay girl. And also I'll share some of our deals and our best kept secret. And then we'll do our final giveaway at the very end. So I'm Roseanne. I know, Jennifer, you've been on a lot of our events, and because I recognize your name and you're so much fun. So I'm excited for you to be on here tonight. I will just quickly introduce myself in case you don't know me super well. I've been a part of Mary Kay for 13 years now, got my degree in piano pedagogy. So I was teaching piano, and that's what I thought. I would just teach piano until I died. And so I was finding, though, we were trying to have kids, and we were struggling with infertility. We had been married for about 3 years at that point. And in the mornings when I didn't have my work, my students to teach, because piano teaching is usually a job you do in the afternoon when kids are out of school. I mean, you can get creative and do stuff in the daytime as well, but I needed a part-time job because I had a lot of free time on my hands, and I had just read the book, and you can put in the comments if you're familiar with Dave Ramsey. I had just finished reading his book, The Total Money Makeover, and I loved that book because it put a new crease in my brain. It taught me if you want something different, you need to do something different. So me and my husband at that point, and we had, been going through college, but we had not set aside, we were not like each month setting aside something in savings. And I wanted to get to the point where we were, setting aside a certain amount for savings for emergencies each month. And so that book taught me that if you want something different, you can't just like wish it, you've got to find a way, make a way, and go for it, So I was looking for a part-time job to earn extra income that we could put towards savings, and that, yay, I'm glad that you love that book. Love it. And that's when I got invited to a Mary Kay facial. I was just a referral, which I'm assuming you probably were a referral as well. And I was a referral to Sherilyn as well. So super fun. And I fell in love with this products that I had tried because how she presented it and how I tried the products. I just fell in love with them. I couldn't see myself joining Mary Kay. That was not in the cards for me. I'm more introverted, did not want to sell anything, did not know anything about skincare or makeup. So it just didn't really seem like a good fit for me. But the more I learned about the company, their values, that there's no sales quotas, I became interested. I love that it was God first, family second, career third. That's how the company operates, and that's how they encourage us to operate. Mary Kay's passed away now, but her son and grandson still run the company, and I I'm so proud and just passing on Mary Kay's legacy. So that's a little about me. We've earned 6 cars in Mary Kay. We're working on we're going to be starting to earn our 7th car in January, actually. So excited about that. Okay, now I'm going to highlight the product. So I don't know, Jennifer, if you've ever tried satin hands on your feet, but it is stellar, I do have to say. So here's a fun before and after picture, the satin hands on your feet and what it can do. I recommend when you do it that you just do it on both feet, unless you really want to do a before and after picture like this. You will be a little off balance. So, but one thing I found, I'm going to show a couple tools that I use. So I get these gallon size storage bags, and there's no Ziploc on them. It's just a bag, very simple. And you can get them this is at Smith's, Kroger, and they're gallon size. Comes in like 75 bags. So you got a lot of bags and I'm sure there's smaller sizes too, but that's the one I get. You can also purchase them at Walmart. They come, I think, to 100 to a bag, or maybe even less, but I usually buy bigger quantities. And then anyway, gallon storage bags or bread bags. Sometimes they've been called that. So in the bag, I squirt the satin hand softener, super thick, creamy, very moisturizing. I squirt that in one of the corners. So I put the product in there, squirt it, come out. And I do this in 2 bags because you have 2 feet. So your feet are going to be in separate bags. Then we have this botanical mask. It's for dry skin. This is $14. And I'll tell what this comes as a set for $36, but it comes with 2 other products. So this mask is very hydrating. It's a mask for really sensitive skin. And Mary Kay's designed it to be a face mask for really dry skin to intensely hydrate. You leave it on for 10 minutes and you rinse it off, and then you follow up with your moisturizer, and it's just really hydrating. A lot of people have dry feet. And so I don't know if Cheryl Lynn came up with this, but I joined with her and she taught me how to do foot spa. And this is what we put in the bags. So this mask is $14. No, it's not. Sorry. I think it's 18. I should look this up. Hang on. You should know this, and I shouldn't say wrong prices. You know, I've been in for 13 years, and then I had kids, and like every price went up my brain. Cheryl Lynn, you know, she's like, I don't know our prices. I'm like, how do you not know our prices? But now I understand where she's coming from. Okay, it's 18. Sorry, $18. And this is a mask that's versatile. If you're dry on your face, you can use it on your face. And of course, most people are dry on their feet. So I squirt this into the other corner of the bag. And the reason I do different corners is because when you're putting the product in there and pulling it out, you just don't want them touching the product, you know, so I just separate corners. Then in the very middle, I take our Satin Hand Smoothie Scrub and I pump it in the middle, and I just kind of bring it in and I just give it a good 6 pumps or so, 5 to 6 pumps. Our Satin Hands right now comes in fragrance-free, white tea and citrus, or my favorite, pomegranate. It is heavenly. It's like pomegranate and apple, and anyway, it's just like yumminess. I just want to eat it, but I don't. So this is the last step and I just squeeze it in there. Then you have all 3 products in the bag. Just visualize with me. I should have like really done it and then did a foot spa after, but maybe next time. Then you can mix it. See, I'm not touching in the bag. I'm touching out of the bag. So I'm not getting any of the product on me. I'm just rubbing it really good. Then you can put your feet and then rub your the bag, like your foot's in the bag, and you're rubbing the product around your feet. Amazing. You can rub as long as you want. Occasionally you might accidentally rip a hole in your bag. So try not to be walking around too much. Usually it's best to like sit down, have the movie ready, and then start your foot spa. So that's the 3 things that go in the foot spa. The Satin Hands, like I said, can come in the set for $36 in the different fragrances I shared. And the final thing, and if there's anything I've shared that you're like, I want to try this, you can write sold and write the product down. That way your consultant knows what you're wanting to order. There's a Mint Bliss foot lotion. Sorry, this is my demo. I should have cleaned it before, but Mint Bliss energizing lotion for feet and legs. It has peppermint in it. It's super energizing. So when you had your feet in the bags, at least keep them in for 10 minutes. But if you're watching a movie, keep them in for an hour and a half, 2 hours. I've kept them in for over 2 hours. And I think the longer, the better. Your feet just marinate with all the scrubby and hydrating stuff. Then you have to walk yourself over to the tub, or have someone in your family bring you like a little container of nice warm water. Then you can take your feet out of the bags and you soak your feet in the water. I usually just like shuffle all the way to the tub. And then, because if my kids saw a tub of water in my house, they would go crazy and probably dump it everywhere. So I just don't even have that as a temptation. So I go to a tub, rinse off my feet, and then you can dry them off with the towel and then follow up with the lotion. So there's the Mint Bliss foot lotion. Super great if you're on your feet a lot during the day and your feet get tired, or you have restless legs, like to be able to just have something to relax and give that nice tingle to them. We also have in the Satin Hands, the Shea hand cream, which works great as a lotion for your feet. I know it says hand cream, but you can use it on your feet. So yeah, so those are, and that comes with the Satin Hands. So that's just no extra price. The Mint Bliss is $12, and your consultant might have, because it's holiday time, fuzzy socks that you can use as a gift, or you get as a gift with purchase with the Mint Bliss. So that's $12. And if you still need Christmas gifts, so I know we have a few more days, you can, she'll hook you up with that. So you can order what you need. So as we wrap up, I wanted to share those products there. I'm going to spin a wheel. And if you decide to purchase something from your consultant tonight, you can get this as a gift with purchase. So we will pull it up. Helps if I click this share screen. Okay. So I'm going to spin the wheel. We'll find out what the gift is going to be. And let your consultant know, say, I was watching live. I want to order Satin Hands. Moving 10% off the order. And it doesn't have to be limited to what I just showed you. If you're like, I'm out of my cleanser, my moisturizer, my mascara, you just got 10% off your order when you order in the next 24 hours from your consultant. So let her know that was your lucky gift. So awesome. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next part. I'm going to share a little about what's been on my heart a lot with pampering and empowering other women. We have a very unique opportunity where we get to work with women, help them feel more confident with their skincare and their makeup. But I believe like that external teaching and helping them, take care of their face, I believe that goes internally and builds even more confidence. And I believe when you're feeling even more confident internally, and you're growing as a person with personal development, that can even go eternally, right? We can't take money or things into the next life, but we can take our education. And so I think that personal growth has been one of my favorite parts about being a part of Mary Kay. I joined in December, 13 years ago. It was December 10th. And it's a beautiful time of year to start something, because you're getting a head start from January. And it's also a really great time to refer people to a pampering treatment. So I'm going to give you a couple minutes. We'll play some music, and you can think of anyone you'd love to refer to a New Year, New You pampering facial with your consultant. When you can give her, as little or as many names as you want. If you decide to give her 12 names, and do not put those in the chat, like send those directly to her, you will get a full-size makeup item of your choice as that gift. And just to give you an idea of some fun, like people to think about in your life, thinking about the hardest working woman the happiest woman someone who brings you joy, the risk taker in your group, a woman who always looks sharp, the woman who has an entrepreneurial spirit, the greatest overcoming woman oh my gosh, double hearts. Like I know some amazing women who have overcome so much, and and especially I've met in this business, whether they're my customers or in our Mary Kay family. The woman you admire the most positive woman a woman who needs some pampering, someone who just had a baby, or someone who just got married. So different transitions in their life. So I'm going to play some music, give you about 2 minutes to think about anyone you'd love to refer to a treatment. And when you refer 12 women to your consultant. Let her know that you get a full-size makeup item because you were on our live, or maybe you're just watching the recording. So here we go. So, and then while you're doing this, I'm going to be entering all the comments into the wheel of names. And so ask any other questions you want as we do this. And we'll still have a chance to get your name on the wheel as well if you haven't yet. Okay, get some music for you. Okay. Just wanted to give you a couple minutes there. If you're still working on referrals, keep going for it. You don't have to stop. And Jennifer asked a really great question. If I order now, will it be delivered by Christmas? And it all depends on how close you live to your consultant. If you live really close and she has it on hand, we're faster than Amazon, right? But we cannot guarantee if you don't live close to us and we're mailing it to you that it will be there by Christmas. Those orders would have needed to be done like last week, but you can always reach out to your consultant and find out options that you have. So anyway, as we do our final drawing, we're going to wrap up with questions. And now is the time to ask anything you want regarding the Mary Kay business opportunity. And that's going to give you more entries into the drawing. So you can think about, so start typing your questions. And as we wrap up, I will just show a little about what we tried today and a little about our best kept secret. So what we talked about, I guess we didn't try this, but we talked about our satin hands, which is down on this middle set. The satin hands comes with the hand cream, the smoothie scrub, and a really deep, really thick moisturizer. It's called the hand softener. So those come retail for $36, and there's the 3 different scents you can pick, either fragrance-free or white tea and citrus or pomegranate. So those are the 3 different scents. You can also pair them with satin lips, which gives you an amazing exfoliation for your lips. In fact, Jennifer, that's probably one of my most favorite products. I have a lot of favorites. I fell in love with satin lips because I joined Mary Kay in December, and that was amazing to try a product that helped keep my lips hydrated and keep the dead skin off. I absolutely love, Jennifer, our repair line. So if you have not tried that, make sure you get some samples from Sherilyn. The Time Waste Repair is fabulous. And I'm so glad I started using it when I was 30, because I still feel like my skin looks like I was 30, even though I'm 37 now. So I'm grateful to be using Time Waste Repair, because your face is the first thing you see in the morning. It's the first thing other people usually notice about you. And so to feel more confident about your skincare. So that was definitely my favorite skincare line is Time Waste Repair. And then the mask that I showed that you can add is not pictured on here. It is kind of part of the botanical set, but not this botanical set. It's more for dry skin. So you'll have to get that formula, but it's $18 for that, and that lasts a long time, whether you're using it on your feet or your face. And if you're using it on your face, you can use it like once or twice a week. It doesn't need to be an everyday product, so it's more of a supplement. And then our best kept secret is our starter kit. And there has never been a better time to start a Mary Kay business. I like that question, Jennifer. I'll get to that in a second. Right now, it's only $30 to start a Mary Kay business. It was $100 when I joined 13 years ago. So you think of inflation and everything that's gone on the last 13 years, that it's even cheaper to start a Mary Kay business. And Mary Kay truly puts themselves in the golden rule position, always thinking about what would they want to happen if they were on our end. And so I love that they have the eStart. You can get a website for an entire year with that $30 and the ability to process debit and credit cards. Also, the full starter kit is $130. It gives you all the benefits of the eStart plus $400 of full-size product. And then the sample pack add-on is completely optional, but it gives you almost $70 worth of samples, but you just pay $45 as a new consultant. And those are really easy to put in the mail. There's 30 Time Waste 3D samples, 18 charcoal mask samples, 18 microderm, and 50 hydrogel eye patches. So I love to share. Jennifer asked, what is the best way to talk to someone about Mary Kay? And I remember when I first started out as a brand new consultant, you do a new consultant orientation, and your director, your recruiter, she'll help you with scripts. Of course, we want you to put things into your own words, but at least you don't have to create something from scratch. And we know like what works to book people. I mean, I've been in 13 years. Sherilyn's been in like 27, 28 years. And we definitely will set you up for success at your orientation and get a launch party set up for you. And then from that, you set up your launch party, and she shares the scripts of how to invite people to that. And I find this is just a fun side note, and whatever business or side hustle you have going on there, when you're meeting people, Mary Kay always said, people have a sign around them that says, make me feel important. And so as you are interested in other people, they will be interested in you. So asking, what do you do for work? What do you do to keep busy? And find out about them. They will naturally ask you about, what do you do? And that's when you can bring up, I teach skincare and cosmetics with Mary Kay. And that's been a fun way to, naturally bring up that in conversation. And what mascara is most popular? Our Ultimate Mascara, I would say, is our most popular. I absolutely love the Lash Intensity as well, because of how it's kind of a more bolder mascara. Today, I'm just wearing the Ultimate Mascara. But yes, I love both. So yep. Awesome. Great questions, Jennifer. You have been so fun. I appreciate you being on here. And if you're watching the recording, please let your consultant know. So as we wrap up, I'm just going to finish adding to the wheel here. This is fun. And we'll do our drawing here just shortly for our mini satin hand. So make sure, I'm going to count to 10. Make sure if you're watching and you're a guest, get your name in the chat so we can get you into the drawing. And if you can think of any Mary Kay questions. The last thing I want to talk about is if you have not tried the Skin Analyzer app, and Jennifer, I bet you have, but in case you haven't, make sure you text, I want to try the face scan app. So it's called Skin Analyzer, but sometimes it's hard to remember that. So I want to do the face scan app. And then your consultant will send you the link to try that. And then you can do a quick follow-up with her as well. And she'll have a little gift for you as well. So that's a super fun app. You take a picture, like a selfie of yourself, and it has, you match up with your eyes and your face and everything. It's best to do it without makeup, but I've done it with makeup. And it will analyze your face. It will tell you where uneven tone is, where wrinkles are, which you might already know, but then sometimes you're like, oh, I didn't know it was that bad. And it's great to have that information. And then the best part is it shows products that will help with those areas. So it gives solutions. And so if you've not tried the Skin Analyzer app, please text your consultant and let her know that you want to try that. So it is super fun, and she'll have a gift for you. Okay, so I'm going to spin our wheel. And here we go. So Jennifer, sometimes it happens, it's right before Christmas. You took the time to be on here. You have a 100% chance of winning, girl. Thanks for all your questions, Jennifer. You just won a mini satin handset. So excited. So I will be getting that to you now. We'll just well, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. Spend some good time with your family. Make sure to slow down, because when January starts, we tend to get busy again. So make sure you take some time to self-care and do a foot spa on your feet. And you can post pictures if you want of you watching a movie and doing your foot spa in this group. We'd love to see that. So have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.